Alrighty, so today we're going to be using the Zero to Hero team, and we're going to be tossing this into one of the harder fights on Global, that being the Red Zone Kid Buu. I believe this is probably the hardest fight in the game for Global right now, considering we do not have like the, the old blue zone and stuff like that for Global just yet. So I need to find the team that I was using. We're probably going to do something like this, but what we want to do is take out some of these characters. So what we want to do is toss in our boy Broly. I think he'll work pretty well in this specific instance. Then we want to run one more character here. That is going to be... Let's go Future Gohan. In this case, I think this character is going to work out pretty well. And then we're going to take off this Gogeta for this Gogeta right here. And I think that all in all, this team can work pretty well. So I want to try and go for the no item run, and we can see just how far we've come along in just a short amount of time here with the Zero to Hero account. So let's go ahead and hop in. We'll see how this fight goes. This is going to just kind of be like a sort of one-take sort of episode, a little bit different from the style that I'm used to, but I think this will be a good kind of like benchmark to see how the account is coming along, right? And of course, we get probably the worst possible opening rotation we could have gotten, that being this setup right here. So let's go ahead and do something like that. We will grab these orbs right here, and we want to make sure we have some rainbow orbs for Evo Ken, so we want to save the 3 right here, and that's actually going to give us 4. So we're going to have pretty high damage reduction with Evo Ken there on the end. Broly's going to take a lot from these, but that is a price that we have to pay with the setup that we are working with right now. I think the setup will work fine. It's just a matter of getting a beast on both rotations here, so we can sort of use that taunt to take advantage of that, right? Like, because we're going to need that taunt to protect some of these characters, especially when we get into that second phase where things are going to kind of heat up a little bit, right? So it's just a matter of getting Broly built up, getting Beast built up. It's a whole lot of things that we need to do, right? And having Gogeta on turn 3, I don't love, but it can work. But again, that's still not my favorite choice there, right? Yeah, so 2.5 mil, it's not bad damage. And then defensively, he'll be built up just fine with all these normals that he's doing, or with all these attacks that he's doing. Now, Future Gohan, I'm a little bit worried about. I don't really know how well he's going to work in here. I haven't done too much testing with this character, especially at the gold slot level that he's at right now. And he's also not link leveled all the way just yet. This is a character I just recently Dokkan awakened this morning. So double digits from normals right there is perfect. He has a lot of dodge, so hopefully he will do that in this specific instance. And what this has me thinking is that Kid Buu is actually going to super in this slot right here. That's just how these things go, right? That tends to be the case. So nice crit there. Let's see. Yeah. I'm kind of like wincing right now. Yeah, okay, so they did a bunch of normals, but that wasn't a super, and they would have dodged it, so cool. What we're going to do is toss my beast in the front. We're going to throw the Gammas in slot 2, and then we want to make sure we get the orbs with the Gammas. This is a character that I'm actually kind of learning how to use as we go. I know I'm the guide guy, but sometimes I have to learn these things as I go, because this is a character that I actually do not have on my JP account, so I don't have a ton of experience using them yet. So it's kind of been fun learning how to use the Gammas as I've been going, and I've enjoyed kind of that process. So now, Beast didn't get a hit right there, so he didn't get the additional part of his passive proc. And now we need to get the 3 attacks in with the Gammas. We got plenty of int orbs. We're at 24 key. This is exactly what we need to put the Gammas in the best position to succeed right here. So we got a crit. We have that guaranteed additional, and then we need that third attack, whether it be a normal or a super, to really be in a good spot here. So here we go. Get that damage in. A crit, and then there is that third attack. So now the Gammas are exactly where we need them to be. Excuse me. That's going to be the best position for them. So here we are. Decent damage there, triple super, triple crit. That's going to help out a lot. Now, if he wants the Super Beast Gohan, that is perfectly fine. Like, that is exactly what we want. Like, I'm cool with that. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. So here we go. Nice. Yeah, so I think this will actually end up taking a while at the rate that we're at. I'm just starting to think about the next phase and how we're going to worry about that. Nice. Yeah, so he has to super here, right? No, he's just not supering. There it is. Okay, it's Beast Gohan, so I'm confident. Okay. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to that second phase that we were talking about earlier. This is a bad spot, boys. We just go Broly here. 367 with guard, not great. And we are going to be building Kid Buu up right here, so I'm not sure if this is going to work. But this is the situation we're in, so 73k per normal, and there's the super. I'm pretty sure we're dead. So we'll leave the first take in. Sometimes this is just how it goes, but maybe Broly will clutch up. I doubt it, though. 618, yeah, GG. Okay, so that was the first attempt at that. Let's go ahead and try that again. These things happen, right? Kind of an unlucky draw there for our rotations. What we're really looking for is a Beast Gohan on both rotations. That can work. Can it? No, I'm just gonna reset. I think, let me go ahead and get a rotation with a Beast in slot 1 on both rotations, and I'll be right back. Before we get on with the next attempt of the fight, let's go ahead and aim for that like goal, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, I want to try and go for 255 likes. I know y'all can show that support, so if you have not already, don't forget to leave a like before you go. I appreciate it very, very much. All right, it only took two tries after I reset, so very nice. And Future Gohan slot 3, perfect, or slot 7, perfect. That is what we are looking for. So here, what I'm worried about is the super potentially on the end over there on Evo Ken. So I want to grab these orbs right here. Let's grab these with our boy Gogeta, and then we'll grab 3 rainbow orbs with the blue boys. That should be enough. So go ahead and super Beast Gohan for me here, Kid Buu. That would be more than ideal. But you guys know how this goes. The super is always in the worst spot that it could be in. So there we go. 5.4, not great. 8.4, decent. You guys know how this goes. Usually will take a bit, but once we get there, we'll be good to go. So 4 million, not bad whatsoever. We just need to get some crits in, and that is really where we're going to start doing some big boy damage, right? That's what we're looking for. Yeah, not bad. Super please. Super please. Boys, we might be in trouble. We might be in trouble. We'll see, though. You never know with Gogeta. Sometimes these crazy things can happen. .2. Okay, cool. Yeah, so he's getting a bunch of supers in, which isn't bad, but again, it is going to just come down to luck here. 2.2, pretty good. Nice. All right, perfect. For type, I don't know why I said 2.2 million was good damage. I'm tripping. So there we go. 5.3. Yeah, so what we really need with this character, for real, we need crits. We need additional supers. Like, we need to build up that defense as fast as possible and get as much, in as possible, right? Because this is going to be a situation where this character takes a couple normals, or not a couple normals, but it takes a super, we just lose, right? We would need them to dodge it. And really, no matter how you split it here, this was an unlucky draw with these attacks on the end. So, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Decent damage in the first phase. Now, what do I want to do here? I think I'm going to float off Broly, and I want to potentially have the Gamma standby if we do need it in the reserve, right? And we also have a taunt that we'll be able to use with Beast Gohan, so I'm not too worried about it. So here you go. If you want to Super Beast Gohan, go ahead, be my guest. He did not. All right, 16 million. That looks good, because that's the Gamma support kicking in right there. If you guys don't know, the Gamma support, it's so helpful for Gohan, right? Like, it's insane how good that is, so we just got to make sure we have that at all times. Otherwise, it could be a little bit slow. All right. 5.8, yeah. If this is how we get the big boy damage in with Beast Gohan. And then 6.7 for you is not bad at all. We need that. We need those 3 attacks, though. We talked about this. So, theoretically, if Broly were to go, stupid 5 supers, 5 crits, stuff like that, he could potentially, just one-shot this Kid Buu phase, but he's not going to do that, right? It's just, he doesn't have the links with the Gammas that he's going to need in order to make that really work, so it's not something that we can, we can't expect that to be the standard with this character. But, how much is he doing right here? 8 million, that's not bad, considering we don't have him in, a situation where he's just going to be absolutely, going dumb. That's just the situation that we're in right now, so 4.9 million, good damage, but again, he has to crit, do 4 more supers, 4 more crits, if we want to think about winning in this specific turn. But again, I don't think that's going to happen. But still good damage, considering we're doing this with no items and stuff like that. I think if Kid Buu wants to do a super to Broly after 4 attacks, we should be good. I'm not really too worried about that. But I guess potentially we could take a little bit of damage. But Broly did a good job there. Double digits on these normals. He's dodging that. And, okay, how much is this super going to do? We did, 3 supers. We have type advantage. We have guard. 370k. All right. All right. So, you might be asking, Vil, how are you going to get out of this situation? Well, it's quite easy. Beast Gohan taunt, my friends. This is a lifesaver. This is something that you gotta have around. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to really heal up too much with orbs, but that's just the situation that we're in right here. Now, we can actually start doing some damage. Gohan should be fine with the taunt, with his damage reduction up, with the guard, the defensive build-up that he's had. This could potentially, like, do a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be, like, anything too... Yeah, exactly. 0 damage. You see, I always, like, try and undersell Beast a little bit, and then I gotta remember just how good this character, like, really is. Now, is he just going to nullify all of these? No, he is not. So we need 12 keys with Beast Gohan. That is going to be, like, the big thing. Where's his HP bar? Is it full? Yes. Okay. So Beast Gohan additional supers. Those are going to be huge. Like, we need those really bad. And especially after the taunt, right? Especially after the taunt. And, well, the thing is, like, I have a trick up my sleeve, boys. I don't know if you know, but I think next turn we're going to have the active skill with the physical blue boys, and with the physical blue boys, we're going to be able to get that extra attack buff and some damage reduction in slot 3 that is going to be doing like an exuberant amount of damage to Kid Buu, and that's going to be extremely helpful. So, unfortunately, right here, all we're doing, we want Gogeta to stop because he's just building up Kid Buu at this point now. So, you know, nullifying unarmed supers is a bit of an inconvenience for us, but nothing to the point where it's like it's going to make us lose the fight, right? Yeah, you can really notice that dodge on Beast Gohan. Now, I don't want to have as much dodge as I do in him right now, because I think right now it's up to like it's up to like 6 or 6 or 9, and I definitely want to take some off, but we're waiting for like the premium 9th anniversary skill orbs that we get later on. So that is why he is not like exactly where he needs to be right now. Does he nullify that one? Yes. So y'all can see that Kid Buu is being a bit of a pain in the ass. Now, what we really need is that active skill with our boy, the blue boys, but I don't think we have it. We do. Okay, cool. So that's huge. So what are we going to do, you might be asking? We're going to do, first and foremost, we're going to do this. We're going to get this extra damage in, as well as the damage reduction after they super. We're going to do the standby with the Gammas. And then we're going to do the taunt with Beast Gohan. So, step 1, we need to grab these orbs right here, just kind of stay out of the way of everybody. And then we need to get the int orbs for the Gammas. The int orbs for the Gammas is going to be huge. So, now we have those, and then we want to grab 3, this will work better. So 3 rainbow orbs right there with the blue boys, and that extra attack is going to help out a ton. So keep in mind, we know this 18 key is going to sting on Beast Gohan, but not the 18 key. The 18 key is going to be nullified by Kid Buu, so that doesn't help. I'm sorry, English is hard right now, but this is going to be nullified. So losing out on a 17 million attack stat definitely stings, but I think y'all are going to notice right here that especially once it starts to get going a little bit more, with our boys, Evo Ken, like, they're going to put in a lot of damage here with the type advantage that they're going to be doing, with the attack lowering they're going to be able to do. We're going to kind of be able to negate this attack up status that he has right now with all these additional attacks that we're doing. So the Gammas are right here. Does this get nullified? No, it doesn't. So we actually need this damage. Like, we need this to do a lot of damage. Like, we really do. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to... So, there we go. Cool. Yeah, so unfortunately this gets nullified, but at least he is getting all of his attacks in, which we do need. Yeah, that sucks. That would have been a really good turn from the Gammas. But at least this is always building a beast for those 12 keys that we're going to be getting soon. Yeah, so 18 million right here with type advantage, with the chance to crit, with the attack lowering. This is going to be, like, Evo Ken, especially 69%, like, in one of their better situations. Like, y'all can see the damage that we're doing right here. This is insane, right? The only thing that this Kid Buu doesn't have, in terms of making it a difficult fight, is a lock mechanic. So, or a guaranteed dodge mechanic. So that is one thing that can be a little bit tricky when working around these guys, but now it's kind of put up or shut up time, right? Just with kind of the way things are going. I think what we need is like a Kid Buu, or not a Kid Buu, a future Gohan domain. That would be really helpful, but yeah, Evo Ken just put in that work, boy. Like, you see all that? Like, this is good. This is exactly what we needed in order to kind of stay on track here for this fight. Nice. Yeah, so now Beast Gohan is just at an absurd level of attack. But you got, I mean, y'all could see it's almost up to 9 million, right? So that is going to be very helpful. This is actually going to be really good for us because we needed this heal like we needed $1 million. So, again, we know Beast Gohan is going to take a lot, right? Or not, he's not, like, he's going to take a little bit from this super. There's just no way around that. But I don't believe it's going to be on the level of, you know, 700k. Just yet, but it is possible that this does hit for a lot because we know the super is coming, right? I know, you know, it's coming. So Yeah, 13 million. Like, you can see the difference that Gamma support makes. Like, this is a character that's been getting hit plenty, and it just doesn't matter, right? Like, you can just see the difference. Like, this guy's hitting for 10 million, while the friend Beast Gohan is just hitting for so much more. So here we go. 5 million on that crit, very nice. And then again, the dodge coming in. This is a character that, like, I 100% advise, like, going heavy into dodge with, but again, right now with just the skill orb situation that I have, it's just, like, you just have to kind of, like, suck it up and take some dodge, right? So still double digits for Beast Gohan. That's that Rainbow Star kicking in. I'm used to him at 55% on my JP account, so y'all can see the difference, right? Now, Gogeta, if these don't get nullified, probably is going to take care of business here, because this is going to be some pretty big boy damage, right? Wasn't actually... We need some crits, though. Like, they're not going to be critting like Evo Ken is, I guess, so yeah. Alright, damn, yeah, that's not killing. Okay, that's fine. We just need one more turn with Beast, and I think we got this under wraps. And if we can do the Gamma standby, we'll also do that. So let me start to get that set up here. And we can maybe close this one out with the Beast... Not a Beast, what's the word? A Gamma Core Breaker. But I don't know if we're going to be able to kill with that. We'll see. We will see. Do some damage for me, Broly. 3.2, not bad. This is going to get nullified, right? Yes. Okay, Broly, don't do like 5 of these, actually. Like, chill. Yeah. This is why the Kid Buu fight is tough. Like, we're going to need to do some damage with that Buu, not that Buu, that Future Gohan Domain active skill. And if that does enough, we should be able to take him out with the Core Breaker. So let's go ahead and get... We're not even going to be able to do the active skill. So let's go ahead and do this Core Breaker. Let's actually set this up right now, make sure everything is good. Do one of these right here, and we should be all set, right? Oh, I forgot to turn off the skip. I'll let y'all see this, right? So let's go ahead and do that right now. Take it away, Gammas. All right, I forgot they don't have a KO screen. So there we go. The 0 to Hero account. Y'all can see in a couple of weeks, we have went from barely being able to clear the first stage of the red zone to beating some of the hardest fights in the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I just wanted to make some of these individual hard fights their own episodes. Y'all can see we took an L, but already doing no item runs with this 0 to Hero account is an achievement in itself. So, like I said in the middle of the video, make sure we can hit 255 likes on this bad boy, and I'll see you all in the next one.